I will never go up to a person who's wronged me, then questioning, why did you do this to me? When they come back in my life, when they come back in your life, if you're somebody who will never question your own dignity, will never put your own dignity in jeopardy, because you're somebody, once people perform a certain type of action which is against you and against your morals and your values, and these are people who you've always been close to, right? So you and I are those type of people who our dignity makes us cocky. And I'm okay if people call me cocky, bitchy, and what the they want to call me, and you as well, because at the end of the day, at least you and I have our dignity and our integrity intact. At the end of the day, all these hoes who are running their mouths, all these who are running their mouths as a men, shows their insecurity. At the end of the day, nobody can ever say, you know what, that woman does not have dignity, that man does not have dignity. Why? Because these are the same people who run their mouths. These are the same people who project their dirty reality on us. And you and I are some of those people who never address rumors. You and I are somebody, even if it's not rumors, you and I will never address a person's wrongdoing. We will clock it, leave. And they'll be like, where the fuck is this person gone? Because we are those people who stay in people's life for as long as we can. But at the end of the day, if it comes to our dignity, if it comes to our integrity, and you and I have also been in places where we've let our dignity go, we've let our integrity go. So I'm talking to those people who today will not even stand that for a second. And what really pisses me off is people from the past who've questioned us, who have ruined our dignity, who've ruined our integrity when we actually stood up for ourselves, making us feel like we are garbage. And these are the same men and women who've told us, you'll never find nobody better than me. You'll never find nobody better than me as a friend, as a lover, as whatever the fuck they are. But at the end of the day, these people lack integrity, they lack dignity. So these people have always lived in a snakish world. These people are snakes. They snake their mother, their father, their lovers, their friends, their colleagues. And when a snake man, a snake woman like this comes into our life, and then they think that they can, question us about our own dignity and our own integrity, and to a point where we need these people in our life. So everything happened as per destiny. Everything happened as per what was written for you and I. And today I realized that because I needed somebody in my life to really, really, really ruin my dignity and my integrity when I was with him. For example, when you were with her or with a friend, for me, friends even, where you end up apologizing for shit you never fucking did because you wanted to keep the fucking peace at the cost of your own fucking dignity. And these people, instead of being grateful for getting some grace from you, instead of being grateful for not getting fucking caught for their low down spirit, for their low down actions, because they conveniently think that we didn't clock them. And you and I had to be taught a lesson from God, because not everybody that you like has integrity, everybody that you like has dignity, and everybody that you like respects the dignity that you carry. And therefore, you and I have had dirty friends, dirty lovers, dirty strangers, dirty colleagues that we mingled with. And today, those people judge us on our past. And these of men and women, these low down bitches we don't even fucking know or we knew once, think that they can speak on us based on our past. At least I can tell you, if somebody wants to talk about my past, come and talk to me directly, because if you go and ask some random Tom, Dick, Harry who's been in my past, best believe they're gonna fucking ruin my name and you're gonna be fed lies. And in most cases, I know these low down men and women are gonna probably rob you, lay with you, whatever. At the end of the day, these people like yours and my sloppy seconds. At the end of the day, people who lack integrity, people who lack dignity, who we them right off our lives, because once we realize that these bitches are low down, these dudes are low down. At the end of the day, you and I were friends with these people. At the end of the day, you and I were lovers with these people because we had a lot of inner work to fucking do. And at some point, you and I can vouch for ourselves. I can vouch for myself. Even when I was in really shitty, depressing, abusive relationships with men, with abusive, dirty, up relationships who've character assassinated me, and I will get my dues. Trust and believe I'll get them on the street. Who have ruined my character. I have been with them as friends, as family, and I coddled them. And I stood up for them. And I said sorry when they were in the wrong. And these people never apologize. They don't apologize to me. They don't apologize to you. So like me, you've been in places where you know that this dude does not deserve a fucking second look. This friend does not deserve your fucking energy. But she still speaks with you any kind of way, huh? He still speaks with you any kind of way, huh? As a man or a woman. And you and I both know that our integrity is way too high, our dignity is way too high. These people don't know. where we come from, who we are. Even if we don't come from decent families, we ourselves have high integrity, have high dignity, irrespective of what's in your bank account. But these are the type of people who will strip, who will sell their bodies, who will sell shit, who will pimp people out, who will do whatever the fuck it takes to make some money and have a fat bank account. When people are cash apping them, when people are having OnlyFans and shit, and we are slogging our ass doing a rightful 9-to-5 job, so we may have half the money of what they have. Example. Or we may have a proper business that we are trying to, get going, or we already are settled, we are good, but we have made an honest living. But unfortunately, these low down who have no dignity, they think, if I do this, I'm sure she does this too. If I do this, I'm sure he does this too. How is she so righteous? How is he so righteous and look like that? Huh? I mean, do people not understand? Brought up is different. Our energy belongs on different fucking levels. And just the fact that you and I are friends or lovers with these people. I have had one night stand with some dirty, ugly man. His name was Dre, with a sunken face. Dickhead. I knew him for one night. Ruined my name. Was obsessed, possessed. He's like Joe from, what's that TV show? Like you. Dumb stink. And this dude had the audacity 5 to 6 years ago, and now tell me, after we did the deed, because I was embarrassed. I showered 6 times the next day because I just wanted to wash them off my body. And that was the day I realized I should quit alcohol and I should go celibate. And after that, I found my last relationship, which was 2-3 years ago. That was a fucked up situationship again, but that's a different story. But this was the guy, right? And this guy means shit to me. Like, I don't even know of his existence, him being dead or alive. He's just like a random cockroach on the street, just cockroaching, right? He's a walking gonorrhea, walking chlamydia, walking HIV. And he has low down. And if this guy can turn around and tell me, now don't get addicted to my sex, I laughed, I chuckled, and I blocked him the next day. And it was my fault. It was eye-opening for me. And it was eye-opening for me because I realized while I have high dignity, integrity, I don't have self-control when I get inebriated. And to a point where I'm not like one of those hoes who was begging for sex. I didn't have to ever do that. But whenever I felt like it, I didn't have the control to tell myself, hey, don't give your body up like that. And this was again 5-6 years ago. So before anybody runs their mouth. And tell me why, for the past 6 years, this man is still clocking and checking who I'm going out on dates with. And I haven't dated for 3-4 years now. But the last guy I was with, he has the audacity to go up to him and tell him that I'm still sucking his and I don't know what's the most cheapest and how I can insult him. Because this guy is a skeleton looking like a zombie, just waiting to insert his in some type of hole. If a tree has a hole, he'll stick his inside the bark of the tree which has a hole in it, as long as he's putting it somewhere. And it was my responsibility. I should have never even spoken to those type of people. But then it was an awakening for me to start on my journey. So coming back, when it comes to dignity, I questioned my dignity when I had certain relationships, even for the night, with certain type of men, especially those type of men. Because these type of men trying to get me involved with his friends after. And I was like, get the fuck out of my way. Because I went on dating other men because I was actively dating. And he is stalking me while I was with another man and calling me over and over again. I was like, what is wrong with this bugaboo fucked up dude? So if you have my name in your mouth, you dumb get the fuck out of my face. But you know what? When I abstained, because that had to happen for me to be like, you could sleep with a guy who looks like that with a sunken face and body, looks like a fucking zombie or homeless person. If my parents ever saw that, they would disown me. And we don't mingle with crowd like that. But for the past 4 to 5 years, the low down hoes that he's attached to, using them like puppets, telling them, oh, I got this chick, I'm goals to these hoes. Off. Keep the dude. Yuck. And I will never forgive myself, and until date haven't forgiven myself, because I feel like even after me going celibate, even after being 6 years, people still have my name in their mouths, and the type of people who speak on me, the type of low down dudes who speak on me and women who speak on me. And the biggest on earth is not a woman or a man. It doesn't have to do anything with sex. It's a man or a woman who can't keep their mouths off us, because we have dignity and we don't give a fuck about them. And to be in a place where you can't control the narrative, but to be in a place where you and I are so conscious now about who we hang with, what our circle's like. I'm a loner, I have no friends, and I don't want no fucking friends, because these low down friends get jealous and they ruin your fucking name. So till the time I don't find somebody with my energy now, I don't need you. And if you think that having boundaries, having dignity, having self-respect is me being cocky and you want to humble me, who the fuck are you to humble me, you? Man or a woman? So at the end of the fucking day, these type of men and women that we get involved with, who have no dignity, and they come across a man or woman with dignity, even when we are healing, even when we are learning our lessons, because at the end of the day, you and I didn't come here overnight. You and I did our mistakes. I speak on it as much as I want to, so that people understand, like, okay, it's fine to do mistakes, but it's also fine to find a way back. But it's not okay for people who don't find their way back, who don't intend to find their way back, to have their mouths on us because they once had us as a friend, family, lover, one night stand, or colleague, or however your paths have crossed. And one of the biggest on earth are wire people. Your friends of friends of friends. Some kind of who was with you in school you never even spoke with. Some kind of dudes that you were in school in some workplace with you never had no chats with. And even if you did, y'all are past wannabe people that we never actually interacted with, because you are guilty by association. So what pisses me off is it's not just people that we've been with who lack dignity, who can't respect the fact that, okay, you know what, she and he are finally finding themselves. If we can't improve ourselves, we'll give them the space. But no, these people get threatened. Why did she become better? Why did he become better? It shows me bad because I don't want to improve, but I want the world to see me this way. And because I want the world to see me this way as a man or a woman, I'm going to do everything in my power to use this person who actually has fucking dignity as a scapegoat. So the attention is off me now and it's back at them in a negative way, so that I can go and live my life in a good, jolly way. When in reality, you're spreading your legs after hours for men and women. When in reality, you are selling shit which shouldn't be sold to make some money in your bank account. When in reality, you're cutting tags off designer clothes and stealing shit off the malls. When in reality, you're buying shit off Alibaba, which is a second, third, fourth copy. When in reality, you have no dignity. You're begging a man and a woman, sending messages after messages, begging them to be with you. When in reality, you're clicking your vagina, your dick pictures, and sending it off to all the women in town, to all the men in town. And then you want to turn around and call me a hoe, call her a hoe, call him a hoe. You dumb hoe. Where's your dignity? And more so, who the fuck you think you are? Who the fuck are you to comment on me not having dignity, to comment on him not having dignity, to comment on her not having dignity? Because you are actually jealous of us. You are actually jealous of the life that we live, and you are actually jealous of the progress that we've made as a person. But more so, you are just bitter that we cut you the off. And if we don't know you, you are threatened and insecure because whoever the fuck you have by your side used to once be with us, used to once be with me, used to once be with her, used to once be with him. He downgraded, she downgraded. So keep the fucking dude, keep the fucking friend, keep the fucking colleague, keep the fucking stranger that you run your mouth on, because you both can make stories and talk about our dignity when in reality is your fucking truth, eh? And you don't think that we're gonna talk because we're not the one to do drama, so it's easy for you to talk on us. But the day we come out, because when it gets too much, we will step up for our dignity. And when people are lazy, they don't end up doing anything with their life. And it all starts inside first. So if people are going to take your self-work, your dignity, your confidence as you being cocky, is actually them showing off their fucking ass, their insecurity. And this happens at work, at friends, in love situations, and everything else. Okay? There's a reason why your boss is desperate to get you fired. There's a reason why your colleagues do not like you, because they don't like the skill that you're born with, because you're that skilled with what you do, because you're that confident the way you show up, the way you show your just presence shakes the room without even you having to open your mouth. They don't like the way you talk. They don't like your eloquence. They don't like your elegance. They don't like your beauty. They don't like your presence because they themselves are low down living for validation, looking perfect though, huh? And this goes back to friendships even. This goes back to lovers even. This sudden switch in energy, this friend who's never going to apologize because she thinks her shit don't stink. Even guys, yeah? And then they are going to make you feel some kind of way as soon as you stand up for yourself. And if it ever comes to a point where you go and tell this friend, because I did, I ain't here to impress you. She's like, oh my God, who the fuck you think you blah, 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 blah. You are insecure. So many a times people think that our kindness, we being silent, we just letting shit slide is because we are valuing that relationship. But there will come a point where we'll not talk about you. And when we clock in our minds like, I'm done with this relationship, you will end up saying something which is going to scorn them, hurt them. And they'll be like, I never want to talk to you again. As a man or a woman, I'll block you so that you go chasing you, ho. Men even. So these type of friends, colleagues, lovers who low-key competition with you, they're immature. And these high school games that they want to play, this grown-ass 30, 40-year-old woman, this grown-ass 30, 40-year-old man, or whatever age you may be, huh? You want to play these low-down, immature games and then be upset that the person who you say lacks dignity is not playing back. So you want to carry on hate campaigns and attract people from every nook and corner, become friends with our fucking haters. So haters are becoming friends with other haters to start a hate campaign for 4 years, 5 years, 3 years, 2 years. At least I am victim of it for the past 5 years because I've f***ed these off. Because they think their shit don't sting because they're just rude, obnoxious bullies where nobody have stood up to them. But in reality, you have no say against the man that you're with at home, huh? You have no say towards the woman that is at home, huh? You have a limb dick. You have a wet for them. And mind your business and keep my name out of your mouth. Keep my name out of your mouth and keep our names out of your mouth. So where's the dignity when it's needed actually? And where is that understanding and acceptance that, you know what, this friend, this lover used to once be with me, but they finally found their confidence, their dignity, and therefore they're not friends with me. And therefore they're not lovers with me. And therefore we are not in a relationship with them in whatever capacity. So at the end of the day, start looking in your mirror. Because where the world is going, it's very important that you finally own your fucking truth. But more so, do not project your dirty, ugly truth on me and people like me, people like you who actually have fucking dignity. Be grateful that we once were friends, lovers with you. Because we were finding ourselves and we let shit slide. Who the fuck you think you are? And who the fuck are you to humble me? Who the fuck are you to humble him? Who the fuck are you to humble her? What do you have? Who's around you? And you know the lies that you've spread, because deep inside you know that we are the ones who are the truth. We are the ones with dignity, and it's the dignity that we have within us why we let you go. It's the dignity within us. When we found ourselves, we realized we are not an energetic match to you or multiple other lovers and friends. So yes, we ghosted you. Yes, we blocked the f*** out of you. But when you were in our life as a friend or lover, or whatever capacity, were you good to us? Or were you still bitching about us? Were you still laughing at our expense? Were you still body shaming us? Were you still age shaming me and us? So who the f*** are you, man or woman, to humble me again? And at the end of the day, look at yourself. Where does your integrity and dignity stand? Did you have any ever? Because people around can see how you live your life today and how desperate you are about somebody else. Look into your own life and stop focusing on me and others and playing victim. Because at the end of the day, our dignity is never gonna allow us, me, him, her, to come up to someone like you from our past. How much ever you want to run your dirty, ugly, stinking mouth. How much ever you want to run it. Because you can get some clout out of it, yeah? So enjoy the clout because it's based on our name. Because at the end of the day, I am never going to come up to you and ask you, why did you do this? I'm never going to come up and ask you, why did you do that? Do you know anything about this? Do you know anything about that? And never will I allow you to come tell me, oh my God, I just worry about you. I just worry about him. I know we haven't spoken, so we should talk. We should go for brunch. There's something I need to tell you. Right off. I know I want to see with you. And if you're in the past, even fucking past, because I know there's nobody from the past that I'll ever open any doors for. And I'll never give you the dignity to come talk to me. And you should be like that. So have some decency for yourself And just because people are coming back from your past, just know the damages they've caused you. And just know once they come back, what is the intention? Because guilt is one thing, regret is one thing. That can stay where the it is. Because at the end of the day, some things that people do can never be forgiven. Some things that people do, it's against our dignity to even look at their face. And some people just give me the ick. And there's some men and women I think about from my past, relationships, lovers, friends, like thinking about them makes me want to puke. I literally feel like throwing up because I can sense a smell that comes off their spirit, a dirty stink. And that's a spiritual stink. And those who get it, they get it. And I think we always had that, but we let it go because we were friends, we were lovers. But now that you're not a part of my life, for what, 5 years now? 4 years? Stay the fuck away. And keep my name out of your mouth. And yeah, if you guys have questions about him, her, me, and our past, come to the source directly. We'd rather appreciate you for coming and talking to us directly than going via wire and then ill-treating us because some had a mouth on me, some had a mouth on him, on her, man or a woman. Because you are then an op too. So we don't give a about you if you went with the narrative and then acted all high and mighty towards us. The